So, with all the crazy stuff that's going on in the housing market with the realtor lawsuit and now Follow Up Boss being purchased by Zillow, a lot of real estate agents are wanting to find a different CRM. So, one that is not owned by a big brokerage, one that actually belongs to you as a real estate agent. I've been getting a lot of questions about which CRMs to use now. So, everyone loves Follow Up Boss, it's super easy to use and it's one of the more affordable ones. There are some different ones that are also a little bit more affordable, but I'll tell you why I really like this one. And to get access to this, you'll get a 14-day free trial, and that link is going to be in the description below this video. But I like to use this software called High Level. And the reason why is because you can track how much money you are making. So when you put your contacts in and upload them, you can tag them as opportunities. And so each opportunity is going to go through this type of workflow. So your dashboard, basically, when you first land on here, it's going to show you all your opportunities. I don't have anything in here. This is just kind of I use it for other things, but it also has your Google business page in here. It tells you how many people are looking at this. Again, I don't ever use this site. My one for real estate. It's got everyone's personal information. I didn't feel like blurring everything out and going through all that. But you're going to go to the dashboard, and this is where basically everything's going to be. And then you have all of your conversations. So any conversations that you've had in the past will show up here, and it's going to show it as unread. So until you actually read it, it's kind of nice because you'll be able to see who you need to follow up and who you haven't responded to. Now, my favorite thing here is the calendar. So for this price, it's $99 a month. But if you pay for the whole year, you get 2 months free. So again, that link is in the description. I do earn a commission for that. So I do appreciate you supporting the channel and helping me out with that. But I love the CRM. And I've been through different ones. I've used KV Core, I've used my brokers, I've used Follow Up Boss too, and I liked that one. The reason we also have Chime through LPT. The reason why I don't have Chime is because, for one, I want to own my own CRM and be in control, because there's been times before where I left a brokerage and it was in KV Core and I was tracking a lead that was looking to buy a $1 million property. And that got lost in that CRM. He ended up buying with a different EXP agent because, of course, I stalked him and looked him up. But so I don't ever want that to happen again. So then I bought the CRM before I went to LPT. So at that point, I was like, I'm just going to leave it here. So you do have the free CRM there if you're a real estate agent. But this is more for, it's a software as a service. So if you've heard of SaaS, that's basically what this is. And so it's more for marketers. But I like to use it for real estate because it has similar automations and things like that. So it gives you the calendar. And if you're spending money on Calendly, you see that this is going to save you whatever that cost is at this time. Is like $30 a month to use Calendly. They do have a free version, but it's not automated. Whereas in here, you can set an appointment with somebody and it's going to remind them through text if you sign up for the text feature. And it's going to do it through email. So and you can set it up however you want. You can do an email. What I do is an email the day before and then like an hour before. So, and then an hour before through text. That way they're not missing that appointment. And then as you can set up all the settings through here. You've got calendar settings. You're going to connect it to whatever you're using. So Outlook, Gmail, things like that. And then you can see, like, once these are confirmed, you can do, show, no show, and there's a different flow for each one. So if it's a no show, then it's going to run through that automation of someone who didn't show up to their appointment. So I love it. So that's going to save you money there as well. So here's your contacts. I'm not going to click there because I don't want to show, but basically it's like any other CRM, you're going to tag where they came in from. You can set the opportunities and the automations as they come in. For example, I ran a Facebook ad for a listing and I tagged everybody that came in through that platform. Cause again, you can use, you can zap it in through Zapier, through, all your different channels. So I had my Facebook leads coming into my account here. And then it tagged them and then put them in the opportunities. And then the crazy thing is, because I do use the cell phone number that they provide you, because you can text and run campaigns through text as well. And you want to make sure that you set those calls to come in on the days that you are doing follow-up. And so my mistake was not blocking off the days, because my follow-up days are typically Mondays and Tuesdays. And so the software was calling me while I was in the middle of other things and I couldn't answer my phone. But I love how it calls the leads for you. And so it feels like it's an incoming call. It doesn't feel like it's outbound. So it's less intimidating when you take the call, and it's a lead that opted in on your website or wherever, Facebook, social media. So that's one thing I love. You can set those automations, and the automations go from start to completion. So down here through reputation, if you pay for a reputation management software, this is going to take the place of that software. So you basically ask for reviews in here. You can ask for Facebook reviews. You have to customize everything in there, but it's super easy to use. And then, so you'll just send a review request, and then you set up the way that these reviews go out. And that is all in here. The requests, you can customize all of that. Obviously, you don't have anything set up here. I need to link all that. But if you need help and you have more questions about this, the people that are over at the company High Level, they have great customer service. So they're going to walk you through all of this. But of course, you can ask me questions anytime. I'm always here to help and kind of navigate with you through all this, because I think this is amazing. One of the other things I do like in here is the memberships, because there's different products. So say like you aren't in real estate, but you're in a different business. You can create courses in here if you're an influencer or if you have a YouTube channel, which is nice. So you have all these different products and people can opt in and purchase these products. One really cool thing that I thought about that this could be used, and maybe you can do it together with a partner, your lender or somebody, but you make these videos about how to buy a house, how to sell a house, and then you give these videos on your social media. So they opt into this site to get a free course on how to buy a house. Like, how cool is that? So, you can do so many different things with this. There's also analytics. You can pull up all kinds of different things. You can do landing pages in here. So we'll go to sites. On these sites, you can create your own funnels, websites. You really don't even need a website. Like, I have these funnels, and when they type in my website, so say like it's bluestarsocial.com, you can actually set it up in here. So you don't even need to have a website. So this saves you so much money. Now, if you do want to have an IDX and all that stuff, you do have to have the website, because that's just going to make more sense. And it is a WordPress. So you'll get the Yoast SEO tool that helps you write these blogs, which I love. You can write blogs. You can have the forms. If you have someone opt in on your website, there is a form that they can fill out, and then it tags them and puts them where they need to go so that you can follow up the right way. There's also surveys. If you do decide to, send out surveys for your clients to see how their experience was, and maybe you have a team, you're running a team, and you want to make sure that your clients are being taken cared for. And then, of course, you can host your media assets here. There's just so much stuff that you can do in here. In the automation, and I know I'm jumping around, but you can rewatch this video over and over just to kind of get an idea. And again, try that 14-day free trial. The link is in the description below. And you can see if you like it or not. But so here's one of my products. I have a YouTube starter kit. It's basically just a course that goes through that gives you like the templates for your artwork and thumbnails and things like that. And it even has AI in here, so that if you need help planning your content, newsletters, emails, and things like that. It helps you. You can run your campaigns. These are this is the flow of the campaigns of like when someone opts in, the no-show nurture that I had mentioned earlier, someone who's not ready, you don't want to keep harassing them every week, but maybe every month you're going to send out just a newsletter, some helpful tip on real estate or whatever industry you're in. So each one of these has its own flow. So, and then there's triggers. So if someone clicked on something, but they didn't follow through with, so say like they said, watch this video, and then the people that watch the video, you can retarget them with a separate email with these triggers. So all that has to be built out. It does take time to build it out, but once you get it there, it's all automated. So it's like set it and forget it, and you only have to work with the people that are ready to work with you. And a lot of times agents will spend so much time wasting time on people that don't want to work with you. They were just online looking, or they supposedly they didn't really click on your ad. But then you'll know who the hot leads are, who the warm leads are, and I'll show you that in just a second. So email campaigns, you can create templates for your newsletters. You can create templates for new buyers, tips to run. And again, if you're with LPT, those are already built out for you. So this is, if you want to learn more about that, then we can book a call. Just again, link in the description. So there's just so much that you can do inside of here. There's a planner to plan all of your content. Right now, I only have my Google connected to this, but you can put your Facebook. Let's see. There's a way that you can look. Yeah, so Instagram, Facebook. You can add Twitter, you can add LinkedIn, even TikTok now. You can have that in there and start creating everything from this one place. Notifications, categories. So we'll go back up to the opportunities so I can just show you like new leads. There is a little box that pops up here that has the name of the lead. And so you just literally just drag it across. So if someone comes in as a new lead and they're saying, yeah, we're ready to do business, then you just drag it over to hot leads. And this hot leads is going to have a different automation. So you really want to build out your automations and your workflows here. That way it's ready to go. One of my automations was running not the way that I wanted. It kept texting the same person the same question every 2 days, and I thought that's probably annoying my client. And I did go in there and I had to apologize and just change it. But you can go in here and set up all of this stuff. Now there is a learning curve to some of it, but there is an entire course on how to do all of this, and it's super user friendly, very easy to use. So that's that. You can look up the enrollment history of that person, and then this is a specific time window I was telling you about, because you don't want it to start calling you if you're not working. So I would uncheck the boxes of the days that you're not going to be doing follow-up. That way it doesn't force you to work when you don't have that time set aside for that day. So you build it out. A new member signs it up and opts in on your website. They're going to get an email. You can customize this email. Congrats. You made the first step to purchasing the YouTube starter kit. And then this gives them their email and login, but you won't need that for real estate. And then you can go ahead and hit add here. And there's a lot of different things that you can add. Some of this stuff you do have to upgrade their premium automations and actions, but a lot of this stuff you just say, I want to send out an SMS. I want to add them to a Slack. I want to send a voicemail, call them, there's all kinds of different things that you can use if they fall into like one, say like we're under contract. So you're going to take that tag and put under contract. So now they're getting under contract automations versus the opt-in. And I know this is a little different because this is my marketing side of it versus the real estate side. But I just love how much money you can save by using this. Again, you have the courses, you have the calendar, you have all the different sites. So say like you want to do a link in bio page just for mobile, you can do that here too. So for me, people can visit like modernagent.life. That's a landing page for people that want um, to come under me in the LPT organization. So I probably have a good handful of different websites, and I don't have a different hosting website for each of these fees, because it's like $15 to host a website. I just pay it all in just this one thing. So it's really cool. It's really amazing. I've been using it for almost a year now, and it's just been so convenient because everything is in one place. Anytime someone comes, it doesn't matter where they come in on your website, even if they text you on Messenger, all of their contact information is going to go into this one CRM, and you're not having to use 10 different, like the whole reputation management thing, trying to get 5-star reviews on Google. That's a whole nother system. And I've seen those cost anywhere between $80 or more just to get reviews. So, and that's all automated in here. So if you want more information about this and you want to set up a demo or a one-on-one, or you have more questions, you can reach out and book a call with me, or you can sign up using my link. I would appreciate it. Again, that's going to be in the description below. And let me know what you guys think, if you've heard of this program before, or if you are wanting to if you're getting into it, and I want to know what your thoughts are on. I love it. I know it's very specific to real estate, but the bigger you build it out, like with your IDX links and all that stuff, the better it gets. So for now, if you just need a website CRM with the calendar and the automations and everything, this is a really good start. And you can build it as big as you want, or I don't use every single feature for everything, but I do use a lot of it. So, and it keeps me on top of it. It keeps me, there's an app that goes on my phone, so it's super easy to use and convenient for managing all of your leads. So let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you on the next video.